Hey everybody, welcome back to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. In this video, I want to give you guys a couple of quick updates, announce a contest, and open a package. Or two. I have a couple other ones as well. We'll just see how the time goes. Speaking of time, at the time of this recording, Luke has been recovering from a bit of a cold. He's been coughing and not feeling himself. And that's why we haven't continued our Arcadia Quest gameplay as soon as we normally would have. It's only been a couple of days, but normally by now we would have at least shot another episode. So expect a slight delay. In the meantime, I've been keeping busy. We just released the instructional video for Scoville. We did viticulture. And so the content's still there. But if you're waiting on that gameplay content, don't worry, it's coming, and I appreciate your patience. Well, it's that time of year again. No, not Halloween, although that's coming as well. It's time for Extra Life. This is an annual event that raises money for children's hospitals. I did this last year, had a great time. We raised over $2,000 with your help and with the help of my local friends who are also fundraising as well. So in this annual event, the idea is you commit to game for 24 hours. Now this could be video gaming or tabletop gaming or role-playing, whatever it is. And you raise funds for that. And so we're doing that again this year, me and my local friends, and if you're not participating in an Extra Life event yourself and you'd like to donate some money, all of it goes to children's hospitals, so a very worthy cause. I'll put a link in the description of this video. You can see our team page and donate there. Now one thing one of the friends in our local game group said is, hey, why don't we live stream this event? To which I said, you're nuts, because it's a lot of work, and it's not necessarily enjoyable to watch, because with a live stream event, unless you've got like a whole crew working on it, you're probably only got one camera angle, and so for the most part you're not going to be able as an audience to really follow what's going on in the gameplay, unless it's very much structured for the viewing audience. And then that would change the dynamic of what the Extra Life event for us is going to be, which is us all getting together and gaming for 24 hours and sort of being in the public where we can kind of advertise locally, hey, look, board gaming is fun and cool, you should come check it out. We're going to have a few little things for passers-by who might want to donate and also just find out what's all this tabletop stuff. This doesn't look like Monopoly or Risk. What are you guys playing? We want to like sort of help share the board gaming hobby in that way. So splitting our attention between doing that and then trying to live stream video probably is doomed to fail. But maybe as an added incentive, if you're thinking about donating, if we can reach our team goal of $2,000, then I will commit to live streaming at least a game or two, because I think part of the event we're going to do in the public, and then once the public location shuts down, we might go to Pep's apartment, and from there I know I can set up rather decent video streaming, and maybe we'll do like maybe 1 or 2 games. We'll see. I don't know. The whole thing kind of concerns me, but if we get to $2,000, I'll just get over my concerns and we'll live stream something. I make no promises as to how enjoyable it will be to watch, but we will try, I guess. I also want to mention that I've been very kindly invited to be a part of the Tabletop and Board Game Learning Expo at the Grapevine Convention Center, April 17th to 19th, 2015. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you might like to consider attending, I hope to be there as well. And so in the description of this video, I'm going to put a link to the Kickstarter page where you can go and you can reserve your tickets, either for a day or for several days of the event. There's some other perks you can pick up there as well. Sandy Peterson, the designer of Cthulhu Wars, is going to be there. There's going to be different sponsors like Board Game Geek, Roll to Play, Steve Jackson Games, and others as well. You'll find them there on the Kickstarter page. I'm actually being invited as part of a stretch goal that they've almost reached. So hopefully it'll work out, because I keep hearing all kinds of stuff about the gaming presence in Dallas, in that area, and I'd love to check it out for myself. So it's very kind of them to invite me, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, well now I'd like to have the first official contest for the 4th season of Watch It Played. It's a little one, but it comes with some big thanks to Christian Schulz Floater? Sorry, I'm getting your name wrong, I know I am. But Christian, he actually won one of our last contests. His email came up though as info@biz.something, and it looked like a spam account. Pep was with me at the time. I said, I think a spam account just won a game. He said, yeah, I think so. Then Christian contacted me and said, no, that's me. I'm a real person. And we got talking, and I don't know why, but we were talking about my contest process, and it's quite convoluted. I don't have a way, when you guys send me your email entries, I don't have a way of lifting your names out automatically, putting them into a list, and then being able to draw a number from that. I have to like take screenshots of like a few of the entries at a time, and then paste them into Photoshop, and then take another screenshot, put it together so I have this list, and I write numbers beside the names. Anyway, it's a nuisance, but we enjoy doing it, so we continue to do it. Christian said, listen, I can program something that might help you with that. And boy, did he ever. He put his time, his talent, and effort into it. He massaged and worked the program until we got all the kinks out. And it really is going to make things a lot easier for me. And I think also a little more easier for you, more dynamic to see when we have these contests. You'll be able to see the results on screen as we're doing it, which I think will be a little more fun. So what is the contest for? It's going to be for a copy of Coinage. I backed this on Kickstarter, and I backed it for 2 copies, so I'd have an extra one to give away to one of you guys. So the designer's name is Adam P. McIver. So to enter this contest, you're going to go into the description of this video. You're going to find a link to the contest there. You're going to have to then enter on a website your name and your email address. Don't worry, that will remain confidential. There's also going to be a question there asking for a mystery word. It's not a question, it's saying you need to put in the mystery word to be entered. And the mystery word is going to be Adam's last name. So the designer's last name, put that in, just that, it's one word. Put it into the mystery word section of the form along with your name and your email address. Hit OK, and you're entered into the contest. And don't forget, if you donated during the fundraiser at least $15, then you're automatically entered into every contest we have this season. So you don't have to do anything. You're automatically in the contest database, and you will be for every contest in the 4th season. We're going to have this contest draw sometime after the 25th, so we'll say that October 25th is the last day that you can enter the contest. All right, well now we've been joined by
Luke Smith,
who still is recovering from his cold, so I'm going to sit over here a little bit. Oh, and I switched out the box because this package we've actually had for a little bit longer, so I don't know how many more packages we'll go through. Let's do this one we've had longer. Okay. I sometimes save these as little rewards. I have a couple projects I'm working on. I go, I will open up these packages once I get these projects done. So this is our little treat today. Go ahead, Luke, start ripping into it. I did cut a little opening.
Oh yeah, you did.
So you can just give it a good tear. And this is from Scott Keller. I know that because it's written on the package. And I don't think this is going to be a game. I think this is going to be something a little bit unique. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I can see part of this already, and I can't believe it. Okay. Oh my goodness. So here is a t-shirt that says, "Until the next episode, thanks for watching." And it's this ludicrous picture of me that I had for Movember. I had my mustache on. I went out and I got the craziest, silliest looking sweater that I could. And I posted this in the forums for Watch It Played, and someone went and photoshopped it into this glass with a rose. So now, and I think, what size is this? This is small. What size is this one? I think he did one. There's XL. He did one for all of us, for you, me, and Andrea. Scott, you crazy person. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, there's a note here. I'm going to quickly read it, and then we'll come back. Well, Scott, perfect fit. I can't believe this. Listen, thank you very much for the very, very kind words that you put in here. Okay, maybe not perfect fit. It's an adult small, so a little long on the sleeves. But listen, thank you, yes, for, as you refer to them here, the unofficial team jerseys. What a treat. Certainly put a big smile on my face. I know my wife, Christy, is going to love this. And he even says here, if anyone else would like their own shirt, they can reach out to Scott via Board Game Geek. His username is Skeller, S-K-E-L-L-E-R 06. Scott, again, thank you so much for the time and effort and for sending these along. Really, really great. All right, well, let's do another one. This one is in a box. It's probably not clothing. It's from Darren Austin. And there's fluffies. I feel like it's been a while since we've had fluffies. There is a note. I guess maybe I should take a quick look at this note and then we'll come back. This is a short note. I'll read it out. It says, "Rodney, as one gamer to another, I just wanted to send a small token of thanks for all your hard work on your channel. I really appreciate it and hope the three of you enjoy this game." From Darren. Well, Darren, I really appreciate you writing that kind comment. Thank you so much. And for sending us along something. Luke, what? Oh, Darren. Darren, this is Trieste from Victory Point Games. It has been on my wish list on Board Game Geek for quite a while. I'm not sure if it's been a year, but it's been close to it. Trieste is a 3-player game, and most of the time, you don't find games that are built specifically for 3 players. One player's the thief, one's a merchant, and one is the city watch. And in the Florian trade of Trieste, players are vying for power to be the true ruler of the city. Again, Darren, thanks so much for thinking of us and sending this along. I really wanted to try it out, and now I'm going to get a chance to. All right, Luke, I think we got time for one more here. And this is why I have not missed the fluffies. Thank you, Luke. Thank you for that fluffy shower. We've got one more box here, which I'm sure is not full of fluffies. It's too small for it. It's really taped up well.
Oh, wow.
Give me a second. I'm going to get a blade and cut it open. Well, there's definitely no room for fluffies in this box. Sorry, Luke. Just room for the game itself. I forgot this was on its way to me. This is actually from Robert Burke Games, Operation Faust. It's going to be releasing on Kickstarter this month, October something. 20th, I think. 20th, I think, but don't hold me to that, just keep an eye out. Operation Faust is a bluffing game for 3 to 8 players, and it takes place in war-torn France in World War II, where you're trying to hide and preserve as much valuable artwork as possible from the Third Reich. So you'll be locating and trying to claim artwork and avoid forgeries and getting caught. I had a chance to meet Robert Burke at Gen Con. Yes, we shook hands, had a drink, and he's done some other game designs as well. Battle for Souls, Draco Magi, and he told me about this one as well. Now, he knows I don't cover Kickstarter games on the show, but he still wanted to send me a copy so I'd have time to check it out. So then when it does get published, if it successfully funds, I'd be able to decide whether or not it would be a good fit for the show. So thank you, Robert, for sending this along. I definitely will check it out. And you guys should too. You'll find the Kickstarter, like I said, I believe later this month. And if it interests you, it might be one that you want to back. I also want to thank Luke, because I know Luke hasn't been feeling well, but I don't like to do unboxings without him. So thanks for coming down, despite how you're feeling, and helping me out.
Thank you for thanking me.
Yes, and hey, you got a shirt out of the deal, and you got to throw fluffies at me. And of course, to you guys, until the next episode, thanks for watching.